I was listening to the
Hey,
whole thing,
Maddie.
so good to see you both and everyone else listening in on Twitch.
Likewise, good to see you.
Yeah, Anubis, man, I see you all the time in the Discord, so pleasure to meet you. And yeah, I've been tuning in, so awesome. I'm really excited to get a lot more new members here and keep building the Metakey. To me, it's an awesome project to connect with artists, do more in Decentraland and the Sandbox and any other game. I feel like we're at 1% capacity, at a level of 1% of what we're going to be coming up with like 100 new games entering this space, probably multiple new industries, etc., etc. I'm down to take some questions. I'm sure the guys also can take some questions, but open for anything if anyone wants to ask.
That's a good question. I've done them commercially for various clients, but sort of diving into the YouTube space and other social media platforms. So just reach out if you want like a Snapchat avatar or an AR avatar. Just let me know, and I'm sure we can work something out.
So how does your avatar work, Marco? Can you do one and then you add it on Snapchat and then you can send a Snapchat to anyone with a custom base thing that you've designed?
Yeah, so you can. I mean, there's different AR platforms out there. So there's Spark. There's Instagram has their own AR capabilities, and Snapchat does as well. So yeah, I can create a custom AR filter, provide a private link, for example, and yeah, that becomes yours to access. So this is kind of how this is operating right now. So I'm using Snapchat's platform to build this this AR activation here, and it's I guess sort of a private. Actually, no, I don't think it's private. I think anyone can become Marco-matic, which is a bit concerning. But yeah, so yeah, it's available on Snapchat. So you can actually, if you search for Marco-matic's head, this is my head. You can use nice. on your phone or on your PC. So.
Oh wow.
All right. So if you want to buy the Metakey, you'll have to go to a website called Rareable, and we'll post the link on our Discord. Probably in the next half an hour or an hour, I'll do a nice breakdown so everyone's very clear on how to buy. You'll have to need Ethereum. So if you're not sure how to buy Ethereum, I'm not sure if I should go through a 10-minute spiel and a tutorial, but basically you can buy it using your native cryptocurrency exchange, and when you have your Ethereum in your wallet, then you can go ahead and buy the Metakey. So I'll do a bit of a breakdown on Discord after this. So everyone that's here and everyone, even if those that are not paying attention into this Discord or this stream now, everyone will know exactly what to do. I'm assuming you mean CryptoVoxels. Now I respect CryptoVoxels so much. If anyone doesn't know the background on CryptoVoxels, it's been a virtual world that's been up and running for about 3 years, built almost single-handedly by a guy called Ben Nolan, and he's just like the biggest boss ever. So it's got a pretty bad community. It's kind of a voxel-based style world. You can buy virtual land and build virtual galleries and all that sort of stuff. I definitely have plans at some stage to reach out to the CV guys and anyone else that can advise us on what to do there. The Metakey is really just to open the doors so that the community can build integrations themselves. So as we expand and people in DCL know us and people in the Sandbox know us and people in CV eventually, once we enter that space, know us, love to connect with the community eventually. So yeah, 100% have plans for CV when we have the bandwidth for it. So the Sandbox NFT is an interesting one. I think the plan for that with Sebastian and the Sandbox is to give it as a free item alongside anyone that buys premium land. So in the Sandbox, I've got the concept of getting premium land, which I believe are those that are connected to their partners. Now, we don't have any utility at the moment. For the most part, it's kind of just a collectible, an item, a promo item, you can call it. But hey, like with NFTs, you can always give utility to them later. That's the beauty of it. So with the Metakey right now, you've probably got like 4 or 5 things you can do with it. But as we keep building 3 years later, there'll be hundreds of things you can do with it. But there's no reason why later on, as we discuss, maybe down the line, we can add we can maybe add it as an avatar for our game items. I'm not sure. We haven't really discussed the depths of that, but it's basically just for now, it's kind of a free promo item you get if you participate in that land sale. Will there be an AR overlay for the card? Okay, so Metakey 3, no, because it's a digital item. But AR, we will be doing something with AR. Or not? Maybe, maybe not.
No comment. No comment. No comment.
But yeah, AR is something. Look, at the end of the day, we're all about kind of exploring the future tech. So that's why Marco Matic and his work kind of stood out to us, because we just want to be at the forefront of technology. NFTs right now are collectibles, avatars and stuff, which is cool. We want to push it further with utility. AR and VR and these virtual worlds are going to start to merge into those spaces, and we're definitely going to keep going into there. So I wouldn't be surprised if we have something to do with AR in the coming future. How much is it going to cost? Yes, 0.2 Ethereum. So guys, the concept of the Metakey, just so you guys are all clear, and I know that the first generation and the second gen has gone up in value, and that's all cool. And you know, I'm so happy that early investors or early buyers are getting rewarded by not only the value they get by using the Metakey, but obviously the price and the investment. The design of the Metakey project is to be unlimited, right? There will always be another edition dropping that's going to be 0.2 Ethereum. So if you got the mindset that you want to get like hundreds of the next edition and then slowly, you know, you want to invest in it and then slowly sell it at a profit, you know, go ahead and do that. But the design of this project is completely different. What we have done is that the first three editions, this being the third one, they have very little supply. So there's only like 500 of Gen 1s, 750 of Gen 2s, you know, 1000 of Gen 3s, and that's it. That's the collector editions, and that's separate. Now, when we release Gen 4, that will have like 5,000 or 10,000 supply. So you can imagine later on, if we're in, who knows, maybe we're in like Final Fantasy or something, and you see some guy who's got our sword, and he's got a Gen 1 sword because you recognize it and we announced it, then you will know that there's only 500 people that can have that sword. Now imagine if our community has millions of players, and again, how rare would it be to have that sword in Final Fantasy or some other games? There'll be hundreds of games that will integrate into. So you'll be able to recognize that rarity, that scarcity, that OG factor by the purchasing of those early editions. So that's what the concept that we have. But you know, we'll always be minting at. We'll be releasing the next ones after this collector edition at 0.2 Ethereum. Mark's getting some shout outs. So Mark made some of the coolest DCL wearables. Yes, he did. I remember, Mark, when I saw your art, I was like, man, this has to be a wearable in DCL.
Oh well, you know, they've made wearables now. You know, you can actually make wearables without going through the approval process. So, well, actually, sorry, there is an approval process, but they've streamlined it so it's much easier to create. So, I do have some new DCL wearables coming soon. Ooh. I can't say much at the moment, but I will let you know when I've got some new collections ready to go. So I'll keep you posted.
I'm excited for when we're able to put the DCL wearables on our actual physical clothes in like some form of AR, because then it would be so exciting to wear something in your style just around, like the swagger alone.
I've made augmented reality shirts, and I've made some augmented reality activated prints with a previous platform. So I mean, yeah, the sky's the limit. And again, AR glasses is just gonna you know, revolutionize the way we consume content. So yeah, I think I need to create multiple copies of myself, because there's so much crap going on. So I need to yeah, focus.
Clothing technology is catching up. Yeah. We'll get there.
Can we buy the Metakey with mana? No, unfortunately. I'm not sure if Rarible allows that, but I think on OpenSea you can, other than the secondary market. All right, guys. Again, good to meet you both, and I'm sure we'll connect again. But I'll give it to Michael.
Thank you very much, Matty. If any of you guys are not following Matty in the spaces, I'm sure that's why most of you are here, to be honest. But in some random chance, if you stumble across the Metakey by some other means, you should be following DCL Blogger on YouTube and also on Twitter. He is one of the absolute experts in the space of NFTs and makes some really compelling educational videos and guides. He's actually been working really hard over the last couple of days, making a series of videos for our exclusive Metakey holders only course section. So look forward to that in the very near future. Guys, thank you so much. This has been an absolute blast. It's been absolutely wonderful. If you're not following us here on Twitch, then please do so. And if you're watching on YouTube later down the road, you want to follow twitch.tv/themetakey, because we will be streaming pretty much every week. We haven't worked out the schedule yet, but it'll be At least once a week, we will be showing off partner integrations. We will be streaming blockchain games that we're either working with or hoping to work with. And it's just going to be like a really cool sort of community hang space that we're going to be doing on the reg. So please come and engage with us there, because you'll be seeing a lot more of me. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this also is constituting part 2 of the Duat residency with Anubis here, which is going to be a regular conversation with a bunch of different artists, some that may be directly involved with the Metakey, others that will not, but it is all going to be hosted and facilitated by us here at the Metakey. And for those of you who are artists or are interested in art in the NFT space or just in general, you really should be keeping an eye on that. That is on Anubis's YouTube channel as well. Now, Anubis, how can they find you on YouTube? We'll put it in the description below if you guys are watching on YouTube right now. We'll put it in Discord as well. But can you just search Anubis 3100, the Duat residency? It should come up.
Yeah, that should bring it up right away.
Okay.
And then I also, if people want to get in contact with me personally, I'm on Twitter and at Anubis_3100. I respond there pretty fairly quickly, and then I have my links in there that will lead you to everything you want to see on there. But yeah.
So if you're an artist that would like to have a conversation with Anubis, or perhaps you're someone who would like to recommend an artist in this space for Anubis to have a conversation with, then please reach out to him, because I'm sure you'd be very happy to accommodate that, right? And finally, Marco, where can people go and consume more of your glorious work and hang out with you? What are the spaces that you frequent?
Yeah, and I wish I was on all the crypto art platforms as much as possible. I've just been so busy. But yeah, if you just look for Marco Matic, I don't know if I can drop that somewhere, maybe later. But if you look up Marco Matic on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you'll probably find this somewhere. That I'm usually on those spaces, hoping to ramp up some efforts more on YouTube to release some breakdown videos and just sort of progress on my work in the crypto art space. So yeah, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Google search Marco Matic. You'll probably find me in other places that I've forgotten about.
I guarantee that you do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really cool stuff you'll see if you just Google Marco Matic. Guys, thank you so much for watching, everyone. I really appreciate it. Again, tune in for whatever comes next. Keep an eye on Discord, keep an eye on Twitter, keep an eye here on Twitch. We got lots of really exciting stuff coming down the pipeline. You've been seeing the announcement just been rolling in the last couple of days. We're working on so much cool stuff. And it's just a really awesome time to be in the space. So I'm gonna leave us there. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, take care, my friends. Be good. Goodbye.
Have a good one, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Bye.
Take care.